Yeah, exactly.
Life is Grind Media presents the Chop Up Crew podcast. I'm your host, Aaron, aka Big A, and I'm here with my two co-hosts. Take it away, y'all.
It's your boy Kareli, also known as Chef Free. Chop Up Podcast. If you don't know, you will know. All facts, no cap.
What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl, Jamie. Life is a Grind Media, and welcome to the Chop Up. On this week's episode of the Chop Up, sleeping with the enemy. Fellas, let's get into it. Sleeping with the enemy.
Let's get into it.
What's this about?
What's this about? Let's see. What's this about? So you got a partner, right? You know, your partner might be a little jealous of you. Yeah, you might be low key hating on you. You know what I mean? You got things going on. You might be winning a little bit. You're looking for that support, and they're not really showing it. So
okay.
I mean, what's that about?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it probably happens more than we actually think. That's my take on it. Somewhat of it. I feel like it's probably just like a hidden disguise. You know, like it's like that person that's cheering for you in your face, but low key they might be burning inside. They got the fire.
You got the fire inside.
It might be. Some people are like that. You know, sadly.
Yeah.
It's
crazy. It's unfortunate that unfortunately the person that you're sleeping next to. That's the crazy part about it.
Right, for sure.
These are people that we're supposed to love, supposed to trust, and we turn over and they looking side-eye at us and we don't even know it. So
like what you the ops? Like you sleeping with the
yeah.
ops? Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn. Like if I just look at it like this, your partner's supposed to be there to support you. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Do the come up, whatever. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like if you winning, we winning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Don't be, low key hating on you. I'm telling you about this plan or whatever I got, and we going up. So how it's going to go up, whatnot, and you don't seem too enthusiastic about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, whatever. Yeah. That's cool, I guess. So,
For sure.
What's up with that?
I got a little. I went down and got some information on what sleeping of the enemy means, some different terms and everything. And it means having relations with someone that's the enemy or on the enemy side. Usually these relations are unbeknownst to others and can cause great chaos. Chaos. That part right there.
That sound like red flags. We
Red
chaos. We in chaos. We think red flags topic.
That part.
Chaos.
So when we say sleeping with the enemy, what do we mean when we say sleeping with the enemy? Is that enemy, are they just emotionally abusive? Are they a low-key narcissist? Like when we say sleeping with the enemy, what makes them the enemy when we say that term?
I say all of the above.
To be honest with you, so yeah, I mean, he hit it right there on the nose, Big A, because it can fall into all those categories. You can be, because it's lots of forms of sleeping with the enemy. I mean, narcissists, clearly, they could be that, it could be making it about, them, when it's really about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could be,
for sure.
It could be just the internal hate. It could be the emotional hate. It could be, it could be direct, indirect hate. It could just be, jab side. And it could be hating that they doing to somebody else, talking about it. It was like backbiting in an instance,
Yeah.
I mean, I just hope. I mean, bottom line is, I would hope your partner is not, doing those things. But
Right.
we gotta be open minded to the fact that everybody isn't always for your success or for you. Your actual happiness, I guess. And when you come down to it, because ultimately, if you winning, your partner is supposed to be happy and winning with you.
Yeah.
I always said that if I'm winning,
We
We winning. Yeah.
there's no I in team, and that's really what it comes down to. I mean, that's cliche as since the beginning, textbook 101.
Right.
If my partner's winning, then I'm winning.
Yeah.
There's no one higher than the other. And even if somebody is on a higher page, the fact of the matter is, your partner's going to take you along for the ride.
It's for the benefit of both of us.
Everybody.
Right.
So it's like it doesn't matter who get it first. It don't matter who
Right.
get it first.
For sure.
It don't. Because your time is clearly going to come. Whoever time first, it was their time first. God got a plan and a purpose for everybody. Everybody don't move at the same pace. They don't, some people pick up on things a little bit quicker. Some things open up a little bit faster for, that certain individual. That doesn't mean that your time ain't coming. I mean, bottom line is we all got to be patient.
Yeah.
You got to be patient. Be patient with your partner. Be patient in life. Be patient, just for the race, the marathon.
Yeah.
Be patient.
Yeah.
Time is say, man, it's a virtue. It really, it's all like a cliche, but it's really the truth.
That's
It's
the
reality.
real. Yeah.
It's reality,
I couldn't agree more with you, Karee. I feel like it's like when we love somebody, we accept them for who they are, and when it comes to them accepting us for who we are, it's like where's that at? Where's the reciprocation with that? Like, why can't I want you to win? I would hope you would want me to win.
Right.
And so, we go to bed together, we sleep together. That's a bond right there. Because you're not going to just sleep with anybody. Let's be clear. Because there's dudes, there's women, you're going to get kicked out before the night's over. You're not sleeping in my bed.
For sure.
So let's be clear.
Yeah.
When you're sleeping with somebody, there's a level of trust. There's a level of intimacy that goes with that. So let's make sure that when we're sleeping with somebody, we're sleeping with somebody who we trust, who we're comfortable with, who know we're vulnerable to you when we sleep. You can do anything to us in our sleep.
Right.
So when we lay down in that bed, let's make sure we get it right. Let's make sure we're good at the end of the day. So
make sure we're not sleeping in lust.
Sleeping in lust.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
In lust, man, because lust is crazy. Lust is like the devil, man. The one thing about the devil always throw everything out there that always look good, look promising.
Yeah.
The devil always seem to win a lot of times. They say the devil comes in many forms.
Oh.
We don't even realize the devil is by our side every single day we get up, we walk out that door.
That part.
Facing life. The devil can be on the media, something put on the media. It could be, it could be, it could be going on, let's see, the devil could come in a way where you could be going to go get something to eat. They might put a brochure in your face. Somebody might be eating healthy. They might put it might be the special of the day. It might be like the juiciest burger you might have seen. And it's cheaper than the meal you was going to get. The devil is around. The devil is always trying to get you to do things that are not good. It's not fit for you.
Another crazy thing I think is like when you're dealing with somebody, if they got insecurities, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they see you starting to rip.
Yeah.
Or go in that direction, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they just not comfortable. And
Yeah.
Like what the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, you not. Who the fuck you think you are? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like
Can't coast, man. You can't coast. You
So-
can't coast in life, man.
So to go off of what you said, do you feel like maybe that's just them trying to? Are they putting a bug in your ear, like trying to make you question how you feel, how
absolutely.
Mm.
And the crazy thing, like I had somebody that I was pretty close to or whatever, and I was telling her this idea, like rock with her, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean, for some years. It's just like telling this idea. She's like, yeah. Then dug you out the dirt many times.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like telling this idea. She's like, I don't know about that.
Wow.
Like kind of shitting on it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see where you was at.
Yeah.
You know what I
was
mean?
throwing it
Like,
out there.
I mean, all the shit I dug you out the dirt, this, that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, man, like you really get to see people for what, you know what I mean?
Their true
And
colors,
it's just
right?
like, damn.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. And you know, unfortunately, if they really saw the vision, if they really believed in you, if they really trust you like they say,
Right.
you know, it could take you so much further. So
Yeah.
I want to pose another question. So when do you realize that you're sleeping with the enemy? Like y'all might have had some years in there, y'all got time invested, you know. So when does it hit you when you're like, dang, like, is this my op, or like what's going on here? Like, when does it hit you? When do you realize it?
When you start going up.
That's
You really start going
that's
up.
a good answer.
They doing any and everything to kind of fucking sabotage you, bro.
Wow.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay,
Yeah.
like, damn, I'm going up. Like, I got motion. It's like, damn, like you doing any and everything to try to fucking sabotage what I got going on here.
Wow.
Like, what's the problem?
Crazy.
Why can't you hop in and try to help me?
Yeah.
Figure some shit out.
Yeah.
Like,
Push me up there. Help
push. Let's
elevate
go.
me.
Let's go together.
Don't
Right.
be the weight.
Don't fucking nag me and be aggravating me.
Yeah.
Don't be the weight. Don't be the weight.
I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We got enough stuff that's going against our favor.
Yeah.
Let alone the person that we're sleeping with, to add to it, which is crazy.
For sure.
Like, what are we doing?
Listen, man. It's like the old song. They said, "Love is a battlefield, man." The crazy thing about the crazy thing about it can be in many ways, in many forms, man.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, it really shouldn't be, because, like I said, you're sleep with the enemy. It should. This the title itself make you cringe, because like, damn, like what?
Right.
It's supposed to be a piece. Your partner's supposed to be a piece. Bottom line. So
that part.
If like you said, every day we go out in the struggle in the world. Every day we go out, we face with some type of adversity. Every day.
For sure.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta deal with work, employment, jobs. It could be something at work. It could be something. Driving in the car. It could be an angry, disgruntled person riding behind you.
You got all these
cut you off.
You got all these external things.
It's just too much
fucking
going
out
on.
here.
Yeah.
And then you trying to cultivate and build this thing you got
Yeah.
going on, and it's starting to go.
Yeah.
And your partner trying to tear you down. Like what is
part.
going on here?
It's a war out there. It should be
I'm-
a war in the house.
I'm big on, when you come home from wherever you're at, that should be peace. When you lay
Soon
down
as
in
you
your
walk
bed,
in.
that should be your peace.
They say your home is your sanctuary.
Your home is your sanctuary.
Exactly.
So to go to bed mad, to not have that peace, it's unfortunate.
That's one of the things that I, as I got older, I started to look more into that. I even told my partner, I said, listen, one thing that we're not going to do is, I try to never do it, and I don't. Never ever go to bed angry with something. Never go to sleep mad. Never go to sleep angry. And I thought about it, and you know what it is? Because it really carries over into the next day.
Oh,
If I go to bed mad,
yeah,
I already know how my next day gonna be. My next day at work, I'm gonna be mad. It's gonna be a terrible day.
yeah,
It's gonna be terrible. I might have a headache. I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be frustrated. I'm gonna be on the edge.
right.
I try to go to bed peacefully. How you go to sleep is how you wake up that state. So whatever you're thinking about before you go to sleep, it's gonna be the thoughts that are gonna be in your mind as soon as you wake up.
Part.
And then again, you never know if you're gonna wake up the next morning.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I've been really
sure.
This is what I've been stressing lately more. There's so much depth out here, and people passing.
Sure.
And it's just crazy because you really start looking at things and then realizing that time is never on our side.
Right.
It's not.
Facts.
Nothing is guaranteed. Tomorrow is
promised.
never
None
promised.
of this shit is
It's
promised.
never
Yeah.
promised. We think we're gonna wake up tomorrow.
Right.
That's not a given. That's in God's will. We do not know what the next move gonna be when our time is done. And this is what I always tell my partner. I say, listen, babe. If tomorrow was, and I always use the metaphor. I don't like to use it, but I always say, if I was to be going tomorrow, what would be, what would our state, whatever our state was, our last moments. Like if I was to go tomorrow, I wouldn't want us to be beefing, arguing, uneasy about anything. I mean, my mind is, whatever it is, we gotta fix it. Whatever we going through, we gotta fix it. Like
Yeah.
now. Time, like I said, there's no wait until tomorrow.
Yeah.
The next day, tomorrow is never ever guaranteed.
For sure.
Yeah. That kind of segues into my next question as far as like, going to bed mad. So if we have a disagreement, an argument, going to bed mad, is that where we want to do? Is that the direction that we want to go to? Are we going to bed mad? We're in the bed, or are we going to sleep on the couch, or like what are we doing? Are we going to try to find some resolution before we go to sleep, or do we need to go to the couch for a little bit
That's actually a good question.
So what are we doing in those scenarios? Because we don't want to drag this on to the next day. Then our next day is thrown off.
I'll go first, Bigger. So I think that me personally, in these situations I've been in, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a nagger. Not in a way like that, but I don't just say fuck it and just let it go. I'm not gonna just let it boil over. That mindset of it'll blow over.
You want to try to hash it out.
I'm okay with the uncomfortability of trying. I take it head on. I'm not going away from the situation. So even if I'm upset, I'm gonna still try to approach it, in a mature fashion. I'm still gonna take my partner and say, listen, I know, blank, blank, blank. I know, whatever has happened, but I'm gonna still try to, even if she don't even want to be there, be a deal with me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna still try to push the issue to try to resolve it. That's all. That's all really all you can do. I'm gonna still try. Like I say, even if I'm upset, but I'm gonna let that go. I'm not gonna put that on my partner. I'm gonna try to mend it. Best way I can.
Yeah.
I'm not with the separating, going in a different room, which, as I said, it's been happening. I've done it before, to where sometimes you may gotta go, take that route to the couch.
We
go for a walk. You might
need
there
before.
That's not saying you're running away from the situation. You might just need to
hit that break from smacking the shit out of
somebody.
You might need that break.
You don't want to catch a case, right?
Exactly.
We might need to
So
walk.
sometimes you gotta walk
away, cool off a little bit,
because the hand might be real strong.
Right.
It might be real strong.
I'm not condoning violence. We don't condone no violence.
We're not saying at
all.
Take
a break though.
We're joking, but in all seriousness though, sometimes that walk away give you recollect your thoughts. So what you're gonna say when you come back?
Get a little breather.
For sure. We don't want to be catching no cases at all. So
not for the one you love anyway.
No.
We're not trying to hurt the person that you love.
For sure. Not at all. We want to find resolution, if anything. So
they always say, if somebody can make you that mad to get you out your character, then you shouldn't be with that person. So they got to come to that kind of real violence and blows. And even though they always say our partner are supposed to irk us, get under our skin. You don't love it. I was just telling my co-host, Jamie, the other day, that an old person told me, a wise man told me, that if you really love your partner, if they don't get on your nerves or under your skin, like to to where they push, it ain't love then. Love is annoyance.
That's true. Love is
annoyance. Love is digging down deep and rising above all that.
Yeah.
You gotta love a person at their worst. This is when you get older, I've realized that it's always easy to love in the good moments when it's easy. It's always good to love the good about a person.
You don't
really love a person until you love the bad. You gotta
go through that.
You gotta love all their flaws. That's when you gotta love. You gotta dig down deep and love for those flaws. It's different. That love is unconditional. You don't love until you love for the ugly. The bad, the flaws. You gotta take all of that into consideration, because we ain't never gonna get perfect. You're not getting anybody perfectly matched for you. You make the compatibility. You kind of gotta. I was always told it's not the one who you most perfect with. It's the one who you can tolerate the most.
That part.
Who we gonna tolerate? Can I deal with this or that person for the rest of my life? And if you can, then you're gonna be okay. Right. And if you can't, it's a nigga just can't. Like, no, can't do that. If it's too many no's, I mean, then you gotta reevaluate that.
For sure.
Yeah, man. I say you try to hash that thing out, and you know what I mean? Because nobody want to go to bed angry. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the night, you know what I mean?
No.
Try to hash that thing out, talk it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you gotta catch your breath, and try to, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Clap some cheeks at the end of the night.
You know what? Hey,
you know what I mean?
yeah, Red, listen. And I was like, I'm gonna let him go ahead. I said, I'm gonna let him go ahead because I know. Hey, I said he gonna say it.
Yeah.
I'm like, if he gonna say it, I'm jumping right in it, and I'm gonna say it. Ain't nobody trying to go to bed mad anyway without no love and passion.
Right.
Ain't nobody trying to go to bed mad.
So instead of going to bed mad, just take it. Just put that
use
passion
that anger.
in there.
Use that into the bedroom. Use that to
Yeah.
You gonna say then you say what you say now?
Y'all gonna wake up at
What was the problem?
Exactly.
What you mad about?
Why
what
you
we
mad?
arguing about?
All
Dennis,
that
I love
out
you.
the door.
Then the love you come back. I love you.
Right.
And
Take,
you look
take,
you
Y'all
look
gonna
at
wake
it.
up real happy.
You
Y'all
know
gonna
what
have
I'm
a
saying?
good day the next day.
Take it to Pound Town.
Just
sure.
saying.
Take that shit to Pound Town. Right. You didn't forget about all that. Like, what was we in arguing about?
What we arguing about?
Oh.
The love that can come back. You know?
For sure.
Yes.
The love. It's
Let's
all about the love.
make me forget what we was even arguing about. I don't even care.
That part.
You know. Come on now. Let's do that.
Me, I'm arrogant. I get done and be like, yeah. Get up and walk around rooms.
For sure.
Yeah. But what you say? Oh, what you say? What you say?
Oh my God, y'all
I go over
know.
there like, what you say? Go make me a damn sandwich. I'm a little hungry now.
Go make me a turkey
now I'm a little
sandwich.
parched or wheat bread, whole wheat.
I need a turkey sandwich.
Yeah.
And you know what, y'all? We're going to be happy to do that because all we want to do, you know, I'm going to say this when it comes to women. You know, there's always exceptions to the rule. So I'm not saying this for every woman, but you know, we just want to be heard. We just want to be heard. We just want to feel like y'all hear us.
For sure.
And we want love. We want love. You know, put it down in the bedroom. Shut us up that way. Because if you want to really shut us up, do it that way.
Glorilla said, she said, I'm giving you a problem. I can't really say what she said. You get the message. She said, put something in my mouth. Yeah, shut me up.
Shut me up.
Shut me up. Yeah, you know how to shut me up.
Yeah.
She made it clear though. Look, I'm a problem. I know I'm nagging. So yeah, you gotta shut the nagging up.
That part.
For sure.
So yeah, like it all, you know, we're gonna get into it. We're not gonna always see eye to eye. We're not always gonna be on the same page.
Right, for sure.
But at the end of the day, when we lay down in that bed, let's have our peace in that bed. Let's have our love. Let's have our passion. Let's keep that in the bed instead of all this low key just shots being thrown, like that part. Come on, we don't need that.
That shit corny.
We
shouldn't be doing that.
We need the love. Everybody needs.
I love
that.
what you said, Jamie, about listening to your woman. You want to be heard. You know that stick out to me. You know a lot more. You know, because like I said, men. We don't always get it right the first time, you know. Now, on our podcast a lot, I know I be giving women a lot of heat, you know. But because I love you, bros. But at the same time, though, I love my women. I love the females, and we have to really consider, you know, a woman's worth. You know, that there's you know. Me and my lady was going through it one time, and she kept playing Alicia Keys' song, A Woman's Worth, and I was getting mad as hell. Like, why you keep playing this goddamn song? I done heard the song before already. She like, you ain't hearing it. You need to listen to the lyrics. She started sending screenshots of the lyrics like, yeah, nigga, listen to this. I said, okay. And I actually started really listening to the lyrics, and I'm like, damn, that's deep. That's crazy, because it's like, men, listen to your woman, because we got like selective hearing. My lady always say, you got selective hearing. We hear certain stuff. We hear what we want to hear. Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, I get my mind be like this, not because I'm ignoring my lady, but I'll be having a lot of other things in my mind too. So when certain things are said to me, they may go in and come out a different way. You know, that's never intentional, but we gotta listen to our women. They want to be heard, like how we want to be heard. We want to be men. We want to be masculine, and we want to, we want to be heard. Women, they got to be heard too. I'm saying when you listen to your woman, and when she's able to, open up for you more, I'm telling you, it's the saying is she will pour into her, she'll pour into you. She'll pour into that. She'll pour up in that soul, man.
Yeah.
And when you get there, it's it's a beautiful thing. So
Beautiful thing.
For sure.
And same with us women. We gotta pour into our men. It has to be reciprocated. It can't just be us feeling like the man is. Even though sometimes the men are wrong, yes, but we have to put our pride and ego aside too at times, because we can really play into you're wrong. We can play into that and miss the big picture of what we're going through, what we're missing. We're missing the connection, we're missing the communication, just because we know we're right. We know we're right, and we know they're wrong. We don't want to get lost into that. We want to see the big picture.
It's not a competition. You never compete with your partner. Not a competition.
Right.
If two people are talking, nobody's listening. Nobody can hear.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that one. I like that one a lot. So, yeah. So, back to the topic at hand. So now that we know our partners, sometimes they can be the enemy. What keeps us staying for so long? What keeps us in that cycle for so long? Like, why do we continue to be in that cycle and entertain it?
The love, man. I said, I mean, y'all could have been through some shit, you know what I mean? And
is it trauma bonding sometimes?
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. You love that person. You hoping in the back of your mind, like, man, maybe they'll change, but that's not always the case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's unfortunate, and
That cycle continues.
It's funny he's saying that, because we got a lot of topics obviously coming up, and one of our upcoming topics we were talking about, when it's staying too long, when it's waiting on somebody to change to get better, how does that, how long is too long, when is it too late?
Yeah.
He was actually talking about that, so that's something that's going to be coming down the line soon,
For
about
sure.
when is it waiting on somebody to change, how much, how costly that is, when is it, how long do you really give a person, when's the time to really go,
Yeah.
And like you said, hope. We humans, we go off of hope. We always want to see the best in our partner, because we want to root for our partner. So just like they say that some people don't change, some people do. I'm somebody that's I'm like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate, because I feel like everybody can change. It's possible anybody can change. You gotta want to change though. Bottom line, there's nobody that's just lost out there to where they can never. I'm not gonna believe nobody can change. Anybody can change. It's just a mindset. It's doable.
Yeah.
We can all change. We can change any day of the week if we choose to. The thing about it is, I think people get lost in trying to change for other people, for somebody else. We gotta change for ourselves ultimately.
Yes.
We can't change for nobody without changing for ourselves. Because I feel like if we change for ourselves, then we're already changing for our partner. Changing for ourselves is already the necessary thing needed, because it's gonna already bring change to the relationship, the whole thing as a whole. Working on yourself is key.
For sure.
I couldn't agree more.
If you can't love yourself, you can't love yourself. Ain't no way in the world you can love your partner. No way.
That part.
It's impossible.
For sure.
It's impossible.
It is. It is.
It's a feat like you'll never ever win, be able to overcome. Man.
It starts with us. It truly starts with us.
We gotta do the work.
We gotta lead by example. If we want to, show our partners how we want to be loved, how this relationship could be, it starts with us. So if we're waiting for the other person to change, if we're waiting for the other person to finally step up, you could be waiting for a long time, like, unfortunately,
for sure.
it gotta start with you. It gotta start with us. So,
like you said, accountability, good word. So like we gotta be accountable. So maybe if that's why in a way, that's why they always say, men lead and women follow. Because I feel like any relationship, the woman's always gonna follow a good man.
Yeah.
So the men, it really is the pressure is more on the man in a way, because we the starter. We have to start it. So it starts with us. If we not doing it and go get it, how we expect our lady to go get up and go get it to follow?
That
so we
part.
can't be, if she's lost,
yeah.
the man lost.
And I just want to say this, like, I know there's this thing out there where it's like women, they want to be in the leader position and stuff like that. That's true, but I feel like there's a reason behind that. I feel like a lot of women want to be submissive, but
you want to be in that soft woman.
We want to be in our soft woman era. We want to be that feminine. We want to do that, but we have y'all are the natural leaders. Give that to us so we're able to be submissive. So we're able to be soft. So we're able to be feminine. We don't want to be combative. We don't want. We want to be submissive. I promise you, fellas. Like,
I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because we just rolling it out here.
It's the man.
We giving nuggets out here. Another topic down the line. We're talking about masculine, feminine. You know why?
Versus the feminine.
Why do women tend to feel like they got to be more of the man relationship? This is when that comes into play.
They're kind of forced to play.
They're kind of forced to play that role, and we men, we get butthurt and get mad. Like, why are you so manly? Why are you so strong? And it's like a lot of women feel like they just have to be.
Yeah,
it could be a lot of trauma from just people not showing up for them, not being around. A lot of single moms, I noticed that I haven't come across too many single moms that aren't strong. Like they're all strong-willed because they didn't have a choice. They had to.
be.
The thing about it is when you get with somebody who's actually different.
Yeah.
And something like, damn, you're like, damn, I never even expect that. You don't know how to even adapt to that.
Right.
Because you're so used to being the man and a woman.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do I ease that up for a man?
It's like
I can understand how that would be tough for a lot of females who've always been getting it from the muscle and doing it on their own, especially if it's a woman, single mom, they got a boy, a son. That's different.
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
That's a different type of thing, that's different.
Yeah, Chef Ree, okay, you kind of segued into our next topic. We're going to segue, give y'all a little snippet, the masculine versus feminine. I think that's a great way to segue into it. We talked about sleeping with the enemy. Be careful with who you sleep with, be careful with who you lay down to. Make sure you trust them, make sure they trust you, make sure there's peace at the end of the day. And
watch for those red flags in the beginning. Yeah,
for sure.
It'll save you because it'll probably save you a lot of.
You put in a lot of time, a lot of years, man.
A lot of heartache, man. A lot of heartache and pain, man.
Yeah.
Love who loves you.
Love who loves you.
For sure.
And so I feel like this is a great time we do need to talk about that masculine versus feminine. So let's get them a little taste of, our thoughts on that, how we feel about, the women having to step up and be in that masculine role, and, how that can affect the relationship of, between your partner at the end of the day. So, we got to chop it up about that. Aaron, give me a little taste of what you feel as regarding to like the masculine versus feminine.
The masculine versus feminine. Yeah, man, that's good. I'm gonna just put it like this, man. I don't want no super masculine woman bringing that masculine energy. You know what I mean? I guess when we picking a partner, man, we just gotta watch for these things in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I just don't
gotta do the research, gotta do your background. Man.
Yeah.
Gotta do your background. We can't always go off the initial the look.
The
lust.
You can't
go off the look.
Lust of it.
Because it could be
could be a masculine woman right there.
It could be a whole bunch of check that out.
For sure.
And let's flip it a little bit. Sure. That could be a feminine man too. Because there's some feminine men out there that are quick to carry on and like how females carry on with each other. Let's be clear.
I agree.
I don't want to be look, we can have disagreements. That's real. That's every relationship has it. But when we're going on back and forth constantly, I feel like I'm dealing with a female.
You arguing with you arguing with a whole broad.
I don't want to do that.
Right.
I want you to, give me that masculine energy. Put me, if I need to be put in my place, put me in my place.
But obviously, obviously in a respectful,
in a respectful,
in a way where think about it, and women love a man, like I said, that set the tone. So if she see you can handle the argument and a situation, without losing your shit so much. Yeah. If she see you can still, all right, listen, babe, look.
I hear you, but
listen, we good. This is good. This is how I feel about blank, blank, blank. Mm-hmm. It's all about, like I said, getting the feelings out there, man. Because ain't nothing wrong with a man being a strong man is okay with, being open to your woman, bottom line.
Absolutely.
So you can be open and still be strong and still be masculine. For sure. Women actually prefer that. Like I said, it's balanced. Because you can be masculine, but it's like you got to still. It's crazy. The woman told me, you have to be masculine and feminine in a way. You have to be both. You can't be all masculine, all manly. I tried that, and that doesn't work. That will scare a female too. You gotta know how to mesh it in and balance it. You gotta be balanced. You gotta know when to be hard and when to be soft. Basically, long story short, you gotta know when to cater. You gotta know when to comfort, and you gotta know when to be the heavy.
Yeah.
Even with raising children, I had to learn that with kids. Right. Being a heavy. As men, we just think it's automatic to be the aggressor and the the heavy, the foot, which is true, but we gotta learn to, kind of get into the mommy side too and get the softer side too. Because then kids don't want to come to you anything. Think about it. Your female want to come to you with anything.
Yeah.
Don't want to talk to you anything. It's gotta be a comfort level, man. It's gotta be a comfortability.
Yeah. And I will admit, there's been times where I've been, had to feel like I'm being masculine. I don't want to do it, or I don't, I hate that I have to go there. But we don't want to be like that. We want to be delicate. We're a delicate flower. That's why I say that's why I say all women want to be. They want to be taking charge. Every woman want to be grabbed by the back of that nappy weave. Come here, girl. No, I was But listen, we don't want to have to smack the little naps off y'all neck either. Okay? So let's play our, I don't even want to say play our roles, because like you said, Kari, sometimes we have to bring out the masculine when it's appropriate. Sometimes bring out that feminine when it's appropriate. Just be mindful of that at the end of the day. So
you gotta know your partner, man. Yeah. Knowing your partner is really. When you know your partner, y'all gonna go off each other. You gotta know your partner.
For sure.
You know partner's triggers. You know your partner to touch, to the movement. Yeah. I can read my lady body language. I know when it's discomfort or something ain't right. Yeah. I know when something's not right.
You can tell.
You gotta know when something ain't right. And always ask questions. Don't ever think that it's okay. Don't just be like, oh, you cool? You all right? You okay, babe?
Right.
Okay. Because most of the time, when they know about women, they always gonna say they okay. They fine. That's bull crap. If you go with the I'm fine, oh shit, what happened? What's wrong? Because I know I gotta turn back around and sit down. That fine, don't ever go for fine. That fine don't work for me. No. I'm fine. No, you're not.
I'm fine.
No, you're not fine. So tell your man what's going on.
I'm okay.
Tell your man what's going on. I used to get to that point to where sometimes you gotta just get it out of your partner. You gotta really. You gotta keep asking if you got a nag, but you're gonna tell me something's wrong. You're gonna tell me. We're gonna communicate. We're gonna have to talk it out. Yeah. Even uncomfortable stuff, man. You gotta talk about it.
Yeah. So with that being said, that's a little snippet of our next topic, masculine versus femininity. Yeah. We're definitely going to tap into that a little more, because that we can go really deep with that.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So. With that being said, Big A.
You've been tuning in to Chop Up Crew Podcast. I'm your host, Aaron, aka Big A. We bringing the real, the raw, the authentic. And with that being said, we out. Peace, y'all.